everyone, it's Dooney here. I found this pack of plain cream-colored cards and envelopes when I was organizing my studio, and I thought it would be fun to alter these with color, collage and stamps. I've grabbed some acrylic paints in turquoise, coral and primary blue. Using a small rubber brayer, I quickly roll the paint onto both sides of the envelope, leaving one color to dry before applying the other. One of my favorite ways to make marks is with a cork. I simply dip the end into the blue paint and make some random big dots. Then I set the envelope aside to dry. Meanwhile, I lightly coat the front of the card with some white gesso. This acts like a protective layer to make sure the paints I'm going to apply next do not seep through to the inside. I leave that to dry completely. Here I am making more marks on my envelope with a black acrylic paint marker with a fat chisel tip. The front of the card is now dry and ready for some stamping. The stamp I am using has a grid pattern and I am using black ink. This is quick drying ink, so I can start applying paint almost immediately. I still have some blue paint on my palette, so I water that down and gently press the front of my card into the wet paint. I do the same with the turquoise color. This technique requires that you let the paint just do its thing and not be tempted to move it around with a brush. Then let it dry completely. Meanwhile, I have stamped some floral motifs onto a piece of scrap drawing paper. I've also stamped a word with these fun silicone letter stamps. I color in the flowers with colored pencils and carefully cut everything out. Now it's time to adhere the bits of tissue paper collage. Once again, I am using matte gel medium as I find it works beautifully with such delicate papers. Finally, it's time to add my flower motif. Before gluing it down with a glue stick, I try out different placements until I'm satisfied. And here is a finished card and envelope. This was huge fun, so I made a few more.